more and ask him to get a little more on a frame. Just grab a little more contact. And so when you grab more contact, you're going to establish a nice steady connection on both reins. And then if you need to make any adjustments or any suppling or anything like that, you're going to do it with your inside rein. And you can grab a little more. And ask him to get just a little bit rounder. And you might need a little supporting leg as you ask for more frame, because you're adding more contact, and he might feel like he wants to slow down because of it. So you have to tell him, no, keep walking forward, but get a little soft in the neck, and let me come in with a little more connection so that I can be more influential on the controls. Yeah. There you go. Now we're going to go back to the posting trot. Yeah. Keep your shoulder blades together in the middle of your back. Keep a little feel of the reins and keep sending them forward in the trot. Be picky about your track, so don't let him pick the track. You tell him where you want him to go. There you go. More left rein, less right rein. More left rein, less right rein. That's it. Now, make your circle bigger. So push him away from your right leg. And step a little heavier on your left leg. That's it. So bring him all the way to this rail next time as well. So soften your right rein a little. He's got plenty of bend, so you can be very soft on the right rein. Sit tall, shoulders back, chest down. Yeah, so you're going to have to plan a little sooner, right? Yeah. Yeah, get him to this rail and then start shooting for this rail right now. Start planning on the track that you need to get him over here. Almost. Now you can use a little more of an opening left rein to get him there. You can use a little more right leg. Yeah, more left rein, more left rein, more left rein, more left rein. That's it. Soften your right rein. Don't hang on to the inside rein too much. You can slow your post down a little bit and slow the tempo down just a little bit. So find a tempo, yeah, and then send it forward. Right? So you slow your post down way too much.
Yeah.
So you got to find, there's a lot of gradients of that.
Yeah.
And every horse responds to different changes. So for whatever horse you're riding, you got to find what the amount of change is that makes the horse respond, and then start implementing that amount. Right? And every horse is different. So every time you get on a new horse, you got to play around with it a little bit and go, oh, that was too much. Oh, that was not enough. Right? And start finding where you have to be, how much you have to do to get the response that you want from the horse.
Yeah. It's like bikes. All bikes are different.
Exactly. Exactly.
Horses are even more
unique.
Yeah, the thing about horses is they're different from day to day, too.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Ollie, I just figured out what I want for my birthday ride.
Okay? All right.
Okay, this is the hard thing.
Yeah, so start out with establishing a little feel on both reins. Not too much left rein. Right, so not too much inside rein. Start transferring your responsibilities of the reins more to the outside rein. And one of the ways to do that is to look for excuses to put your inside rein forward. Right? Put your inside hand forward and kind of drop the contact on the inside rein once in a while and check yourself. And make sure that you're not so dependent on the inside rein. It's not the most intuitive thing, but it's the way that we ride the horses, and it's the way that it works, and there's a lot of reasons why it makes sense to do it this way. To have the outside rein be the primary control, like the primary contact rein. Right? It's very much, it's a lot more intuitive to have the inside rein do that job, but it doesn't work as well. So when you're practicing, look for opportunities to manage things with the outside rein and take away some of the job of the inside rein. Keep your shoulders back and stay sitting nice and tall. There you go. Stick your chest out in front. All right, when you're ready, let's go back to the posting trot. So do you know how to check your posting diagonal?
Maybe look down.
Yeah, you should look down. There you go. So every time you start to post, you should check it. Every time you change directions, you got to change it. Good. And this time, go around the whole ring. And be picky about your track. Look up and forward in between the ears of the horse and figure out where you want him to go. And you tell him to go wherever you want. Don't let him just cruise around picking wherever he wants to go. That's it. Good. One more time, all the way around. Next time you're going to come down the quarter line on this side. You know what that is? It's a line away from the rail, straight and parallel to the rail, but away from the rail. Easy, don't let him get too fast. If he gets too fast, you're using too much leg. Yeah, now straight. Pick a point here at the end of the line and just ride him straight to it. So if he's going forward in a nice trot, you don't have to kick him forward every step.
Yeah.
Right? Let your leg relax, let your heels get down, your leg get long. Only come in to tell him to go more if he's not going enough. One more time on your quarter line. That's it. Good, and now go across your diagonal to change direction. Take your track though, don't let him just cruise around. Right, so there he knew you were turning and you just kind of threw the turn in. Here, don't let him turn right too soon. Yeah.
I'm on the wrong diagonal, ain't I?
No, you're not. Now you are. There you go. Good. So this is a little too much trot, right?
Yeah.
So take a little feel of his mouth. Slow your post down if you need to. Just find what buttons are going to work to make the trot go the speed you want. And then establish that rhythm with your post. You pick the speed, and he'll match that. There. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm talking about, kind of playing with how much you do and how much you need to put leg on and what it takes to control the speed. You're going to have a little bit of too much and too little until you find how to manage it without it being so noticeable. And now you're going to come across the diagonal again. Yeah, use your left leg, push him right. Don't let him turn left too soon. That's it. Let's circle down here. And when you get to C, which is the letter right in the middle of the short side, you're going to go to Y.
Okay.
Okay, so you know he responds to it very quickly, so you don't have to do much until you're pretty close to C. And then, yeah, that's it. Good job. All right, so I think that in order to do more canter work and more successful canter work, we would have, you need to develop a little more, a little better 2 points,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
The reason why that's important is because the 2 point is a perfectly good way of having the horse canter, but stay out of the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've seen Amber do that a few times.
Yeah. And then you start learning how to sit the canter and stay with the canter. Once you're comfortable with him cantering around and you can stay out of the saddle a little bit. Yeah, and when you're up there, you still want your shoulders back, you still want your chest out in front of you, you want to stay tall with your upper body. You're just going to be leaning forward a little bit, but still, yeah, there you go. And keep your eye up and forward. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then you play around with, okay, where do I need my legs to be? Where do I need my upper body to be? Where do I need my butt to be? You might want to stick your butt out behind you a little more to balance everything else, so you have enough weight in the back and enough weight in the front to make everything balanced up. Right?
Didn't know you'd be doing squats.
There you go. There.
It's also a heck of a lot harder to walk.
Yeah. It is. All right. So we're going to pick up the trot a little bit longer. We're almost done. We're going to go back to trot here in the circle. Shorten your reins a little bit. And now,
He just took off.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, whenever you're ready, let's go to trot. No, you're still on the wrong one. There you go. There. Now, in the trot, try to do your 2 points. This is even a little tougher, so you have to grab a little piece of mane. Yeah, let the reins get pretty loose. That's it. Push your heels down. Keep your body tall. Your shoulders back. Your chest out in front of you. Yeah, turn him in a circle. Grab a little piece of mane. That's it. That's it. And find a way for you to kind of bounce on the stirrups and keep yourself up. Good. Good.
It's like standing up on the pegs, Eric.
Yeah, that's it.
Do it.
That's it. And now sit and go to walk. Yeah. Right? So that's something you should practice at home.
Cool. I will.
Yeah. Practice the getting your heels way deep
Yeah.
and making your calves long. That's something that you're not used to. It's a different feel, but you gotta, it'll anchor you down and give you more stability. And then practice finding that point of balance. But really, when you're doing it, really think about keeping your body tall, right? And getting out of the saddle, but staying upright with your chest out in front of you and your shoulder blades together behind you. Your elbows hanging on the sides, right? So you're just getting started. You might as well get all the right habits in.
Yeah.
Right?
Do that,
That's why I'm telling you about the chair seat also, because you really wanna sit a little bit like this.
Yeah.
Right? And you should be sitting like this. Right?
Yeah. It's